What's up, YTPC? It's Tillerman70H coming at you with another episode of Smoke Showing. This is episode number 6, actually. I guess I've been moving on down the road here and have 5 other episodes underneath my belt, so to speak. I want to continue to thank everybody for their support and their willingness to help me out and give me pointers and suggestions, and otherwise just been a friendly group to converse with. I've said it before, and I'll say it one more time, that the community on YouTube, especially that surrounds the pipe community, it has to be second to none. They are a fantastic group. I'm in constant communication with a lot of new, what I'd like to call friends. I'll just come out and say it, and I'm happy to be part of it. I'm up to 75 subs today. Again, not crushing it, but a lot more than I ever thought that I would have, and I'm thankful for every one of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for actually going to the end of the videos and making comments. It's helpful, and it helps me helps keep me interested and inspired to do some things. I wanted to do one house cleaning item. I had mentioned in my episode 5 when I was talking about gear, my gear bag, and also kind of the state of some things that have been going on in the YouTube or the YouTube pipe community. I had mentioned that I was watching something from Curmudgeon Piper. I misspoke on that. It was actually Jimmy Tabacchi, his channel. He's the guy that I agreed with. You know, if you, his statement was basically, if you like what you're seeing and you want to give somebody something or do a box opening or whatever, it's your business. It's your channel. It's what you're running. It's doing that sort of thing. If you want to do something different, then start a channel and do something different, or move on and not watch anything. And I was echoing that, and I misspoke when I said it was Curmudgeon, and it was actually Jimmy Tabacchi. So thank you for that. Speaking of Jimmy, he was the first to contact me and said that he would be interested in doing a trade. I have sent him a bag of the Hearth and Home Prince Andrew, and he has graciously said that he would trade me that for a tin of the Cult Blood Red Moon. So I'm anxiously awaiting that. And as you also may recall, I had mentioned that I usually carry in my bag that I carry around some pipes in case, you know, some old basket pipes and whatnot, and old cob pipes that I had messed with. But I hadn't much experience with corn cobs. And then it seems like when you watch the channels, everybody's talking about the Missouri Meerschaum Company, and that they have, like, you know, pretty, they have a good product and ones that you're able to, you can get pretty inexpensively and whatnot. So I went back online, and they actually had them in stock, and I am not sure, this is going to cause all of the consternation here. I'm going to have a drink of my tea just to add suspense. And for all of you that are asking, it's Brody's Edinburgh tea. It's a black tea, I believe. Anyway, so I ordered and received a bag of 7 corncob pipes, and they tell you that there's a varying arrangement of what you get. Now I'm going to go out and say I bought the seconds, the ones that they say don't meet their requirements and they don't really want to put their name on and that sort of thing, and they sell them at a reduced price, but everybody swears, hey, these are great. Usually can't tell anything's going wrong with them or anything that's wrong with them. They may have some bumps and bruises, but they're fantastic. Okay, so I guess the cob things that I have used in the past that I had given away have been either cob lookalikes or not really traditional cobs per se, but so here is the basically the 7 that they sent me. And I'll see if I can get these all out here to let everybody see. There's different sizes and shapes. I'm not 1000% sure on all the names and whatnot, but it's a good arrangement of the mudded. This is my favorite looking one. It's kind of got that gray or black plastered mudded, and it's kind of a cool shape. It's kind of a cool shape. It's got a bent stem on there, which I'm a big fan of. So this one here is my favorite, and in all fairness, I have not smoked it yet. I'm going to do that in another video. I actually wanted to do this video outside today, having a pipe, and here in Ohio, the tornado alert system went off 3 times this afternoon, so maybe that's a sign that this channel is not going to do so well. We'll see. That's just me and my twisted humor. But anyway, so this is my favorite one. But as I started looking into these things, I wasn't really all that, and here's where everybody's going to get amped up and, oh my gosh, how do you not like Cobs? It's not that I don't like them, it's just that the fit and finish does not seem to be great. Again, these are seconds, so, or they're the ones that they've put the marks on them, as you can see, that says, hey, don't put this one out. Now this one here has got some bumps and bruises, and I don't know if you can really tell on here, but they're little nicks, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, I get it, it's a second, it's not a big deal. But then I looked inside, I don't know if you can see that or not, but like the pipe hole is way off center. It's got a big hunk of wood at the end of it that I'm gonna have to like try to fish out of there to get it to draft well, and I'm like, and it's not one of the mudded ones, which when you're looking at it, it's just not my thing. So, but I get that. So the finish of it may not be my favorite, but again, it's perfect for giving away. But then I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, this isn't going to smoke well at all. So I'm like, okay. This little guy was the next one. He's a teeny little, I call it a Popeye pipe. This smoke, the hole is drilled so far off center. I don't know if you can see that, but that thing is so crooked. It should have been over here. And then inside is even worse. It's like twisted, and I bet you half of this hole isn't even exposed. It's so bad. So I get why this one might be a second, and I was like, geez. So again, am I just beating myself up over this thing, or did I just get a bum batch, or an actual true batch where most people say that theirs aren't? And it just goes on and on. So the same thing. This is another bent one. It's got a better finish on it. It's a little busted around the rim, not a problem. I like the mudded, the plastered, or mudded as I call it, plastered finish on it. It's a smooth, but again, the draft hole is twisted way off, and wasn't real impressed with that. Then you can go down through all, there was actually, out of the 7, because I got a set of 7, I would say maybe 2, well, I'm going to say 3. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. 3 of them are what I would call aligned, and have that piece where I think it's going to actually be a fair smoke. Now again, I haven't tried them. This is my kind of initial impressions, and that's why I titled this thing Cobs with a question mark. Perhaps some of you guys that are experts in them can give me a little more insight as to, hey, you know, don't judge all of them this way, or check out this company, or maybe just buy one that's not one of their seconds and then make up your mind. I get that. I just have heard, you know, glowing things about this, the company and their set of 7 or 3 that they put out. Now again, these are all going to be, you know, things that I'm not going to be strutting around town using as a, it's just going to be there and carry it in my bag. For this one I might keep just because he's kind of cool. I like that one, even though it's off center and very strangely made. But anyway, the other ones, I have no problem taking one or two of them in a Ziploc bag if I'm having a pipe and somebody comes along and seems really interested in letting them have it, and to kind of help them with an intro into smoking. My question is, since these are so off, in my opinion, again, I'm not beating up Cobs, I'm not saying not to use them, I'm not saying if you love them you shouldn't, I'm not saying anything about them, I'm just saying this is my initial impression off of what I have. This is my experiences right here in this table. Is if they're off that much and you're trying to expose somebody to pipe smoking, would this be a bad thing to do because of how they might smoke? Or do you guys say, man, you should see some of these other ones, they're half upside down, you'll be fine, they always smoke great? Let me know. Leave a comment for me. Let me know. Again, spread the word. I'm going to keep this short today. But anyway, that's my kind of initial review on the corncob pipes. And this one's actually, I was just looking at, this is one of their Cornell Deal pipes that they were making that they must have thought was off a little bit. That's probably why I like that one so much. But anyway, that's what I've got on it. Let me know what you think. Again, I'm not beating them up. I'm not saying anything negative about them per se. I'm just saying that maybe I've just got literally the ones that are really not meant to go out for general use. But let me know. You guys have a lot more experience with this, and let me know your thoughts on that. So again, thank you for your subscriptions. Continue, spread the word. I'm going to out-tap this episode. See ya!